It will be. I really do think later this evening and overnight tonight, yeah, late this evening, it's going to be a problem. We certainly could have flooding. The ground is saturated, and like that shot there yesterday, well, you know, we picked up another inch and a half of rain. We'll wait till we start to get 2 to 3 to 4 inches of rain on top of the wet ground. We're going to have some problems, so we just got to keep that in mind if you're going to be out and about later this evening and into tonight. Trackers are out. Jim Gardner, he is out as well, and we're watching all of this, right? And right now, we're just starting to see thunderstorms beginning to pick up here just a bit. Tornado watch in effect until 10 o'clock tonight. It includes all of Oklahoma City, all of western, southwestern, and southern Oklahoma. We're going to end up with a lot of storms. You're thinking, where are they? Hang on. Just be patient. We're going to see a lot of storms, lots of rain. Some of the storms are going to rotate. We're going to have some big hail. We're going to have some damaging winds. Severe weather now developing. This is the beginning of the Southwest Oklahoma event, already developing now between Guthrie and Plainview. And then one severe storm now, which is ramped back up north of Ponca City here. So severe storm here. Other showers beginning to bubble up here. A little closer shot. This storm is now severe now. Here's Blackwell, and the severe storm is just now coming into Blackwell. You folks in Blackwell, up to quarter-size hail, winds to 60 miles per hour. Might have some power lines down, might have some tree limbs down as that moves right across Blackwell. Not tornadic, nothing like that, but it is severe with some, again, up to quarter-size hail. And then down south, a couple of smaller storms going on there. So there's Blackwell. It's coming into town. There's your hail core right there. It's about 1 minute away from Blackwell as it comes in from the southwest, all right? So winds to 60, quarter-size hail with that, and then from there, it'll go on and just to the northwest of Newkirk. Heavy rain going on. And then Lincoln County into Creek County, a couple of storms here. More general rains going on. We have Bob, we have JD, we have Vaughn. Look at all of our trackers, folks. I mean, they're lined up. They're ready to go. We have it swarmed. We have it covered like bees on honey. We're watching it. And again, down south, it's rain, right? Nothing crazy, but we have thunderstorms trying to bubble up north of Ponca City now. Excuse me, Pauls Valley and Ponca City. But little storm there north of Pauls Valley, south of Wayne. We'll watch that little shower near Loco. And eventually, we think we'll get some storms out of this area that will start to rotate. We'll have to watch them. But there's Pauls Valley, and this storm is going up with a little bit of cyclonic shear, a little bit of a hook on it now. And it's going to be southwest or just west of Paola. And there's Vaughn. Pauls Valley's here, and this is going to head up towards Rosedale. So we'll keep an eye on that. And JD just to the north, he's watching that. There's your warm front right there. And so far, that has become stationary. So along that green line and south of that is where the highest threat of severe weather, including tornadoes, will be into this evening. So we have a low to a moderate threat of severe weather. In the moderate threat, large hail, damaging winds, tornadoes possible, more severe weather reports. This is what this means. More severe storms, more severe weather reports in the orange, okay? My tornado zone again, I think the highest threat is south, along and south of I-40, especially into southwestern, into south central Oklahoma, right in here where you see the hatched area. We'll have to keep an eye on that as you move farther north of Oklahoma City. That tornado threat really drops off quite a bit. Hail sizes, quarter in the yellow. That's what's going on up north, up to golf ball along the I-40 corridor in the orange. And where you see the red, some places could see some tennis balls, maybe even some baseball size hailstones, and yuck. And winds 65 to 75 miles per hour in the blue as we get that big wave of storms to develop. So for the next couple of hours, these will be scattered showers and thunderstorms. If we can get storms to develop from Oklahoma City south like we're doing now and they start to rotate, we could get tornadoes out of these. And then we're going to watch this big mess in the west that comes out of the panhandle. These will be large and in charge and rotating into a very unstable environment, producing large hail, damaging winds, and certainly a tornado threat in the southwest with these storms. So anywhere along this leading edge this evening, we're going to have large hail, damaging winds, and that tornado threat going on there. And then the next wave of rain and storms will come in late this evening and overnight tonight, giving us more rain, and that will linger into tomorrow morning for a while. The model now is keeping us really wet in the morning. Looking at rotating thunderstorms here, you can see the little what we call rotation streaks, if you will, showing up, little bands there of rotating storms between now and 6 and 7 o'clock. We'll have to watch those storms, and then we'll watch the other big storms coming out of the Texas Panhandle for southwestern Oklahoma. All right, so it's an I-40 south thing. for the big stuff. That is the bottom line, all right? So rainfall amounts, 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 inches of rain. Some areas approaching 7 inches of rain around the metro. And for the rest of us, northeastern, central, southwestern Oklahoma, 3 to 6 inches of rain. Some areas picking up 7 inches of rain into tomorrow morning. There's your flood watch. Everybody's included, except for the far west. That'll be through tonight and into tomorrow morning. 69 degrees in Oklahoma City. Warm enough for severe weather, that's for sure. I-40 south, look how warm it is. 70s and 80s in here. That is prime for some big-time severe weather. In the morning when you get up, it'll be in the 50s and 60s. How about 40s in the northwest behind the cold front? This evening, a 100% chance of rain and storms. Central, northern, southern, into western Oklahoma. Overnight tonight, rain and storms. The second wave, along with the first wave, come out of the southwest. It looks wet. It looks stormy. It's going to be a loud night. Kids will be sleeping with you tonight. And then for tomorrow morning, rain continues. It should end in Oklahoma City sometime in the morning. Highs tomorrow in the 60s with a gusty northwest wind. We have no severe weather tomorrow afternoon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Mother's Day looks good. Early next week, possibly severe weather returning starting Monday and Tuesday of next week.